Hello, friends. Welcome to Anirban's World of Digital Finance powered by S4Hana. And this is Anirban here. Today is our 14th session on document splitting. We have already, discussed the enterprise structure, configuration of the enterprise structure. And so we have already configured the enterprise structure and also we have configured the fiscal year and the posting period variant. So we are in the process of configuring the GL accounts, and today we are going to, as a part of configuration of the GL accounts, we are going to do a document splitting. So if you want to learn how to do the configure the enterprise structure and fiscal year and posting period variants, please refer to my prior videos. All right. So with that, I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay, so we have discussed about this Excel sheet several times before in my prior videos. So again, I'm going to start with this Excel sheet, which is nothing but a ready reckoner come blueprint come notes. So this is as mentioned. How to read this is that this would be our 14th video. If you see SAP HANA FICO, this is our 14th video on document splitting, and this is the menu path which I'm going to show you in S4HANA once I log into S4HANA. And this is a configuration type video. And sorry, yeah, this is a configuration type video. And the activity will go, there are several activities here. So the first one would be classify GL account. Now, before if we going to there, we have to even before going to SAP, let's try to understand what is document splitting all about and why we need document splitting in the first place. So, document splitting is required mainly after the like we have IFRS, IAS, accounting standards which organizations and corporates are adhering to. So there, to get the segmental reporting, we need to do a document splitting to ensure that the documents are split as per the agreed business principles, and it helps us to have a balance sheet created as per the segment, which is the requirement of IAS, IFRS. All right. So with that, let's go to SAP. We will go to SPRO, and we go to SAP reference IMG, and then financial accounting, general ledger accounting, business transactions, and then you see the document splitting node. Okay. So the first activity which we are going to do is that classify GL accounts for document splitting. So if you see this classify GL account for document splitting, and this is the menu path, classify GL account for document splitting. So let me complete this classify GL account for document splitting. So what we are going to do is we will click here, and then it is asking for a chart of accounts. So let's go and find out what is the chart of accounts that they define. I think as far as I can remember, it is Simba, chart of accounts Simba. And as I have mentioned before, that all the names of this SAP FICO are inspired by the characters of Lion King, which is one of my favorite movie. So Simba, and since it is a four digit alphanumeric number, so I shorten it as SMBA. So we'll use SMBA here. Okay. Now we'll click on new entries. Now we have two ways. First of all, we have configured all the GL accounts, and these GL accounts we have we can define a range and then categorize it. The categories are already fixed by SAP and we cannot change it. Okay, so we can take these, like for example, we can take cash account and bank account. Say we can take cash account and we can take bank account as well, and we can give it a range and we can say balance sheet. Or else what we can do is that we can take this and go individually, we can fix the category. Okay, and that's what we are going to do now. So what we will do is that we will for cash we will take um, zero balance company code. I believe we will take this one. Sorry, we'll take 0400. Okay, so like this way, if you see, I have already mention the categories here, so we have to categorize it in this way. So this one we have taken as cash account, and the bank account to be balance sheet account. So bank account to be balance sheet account. Then zero balance clearing account 1002. And this one is also a balance sheet account. We'll categorize it as balance sheet. Then let's see what comes. Trade receivables. Trade receivables. So trade receivables should be customer account. Customer account. Trade payables would be vendor account. Then retained earning accounts. And we can give here the range as well for the retained earning. And for the retained earning, we are going to use the balance sheet. And then this one is, I believe, expenses account. And we will categorize it as expense. And then comes revenue. All right. So this way we have categorized all the GL accounts that we have configured, and at the same time, whenever we are configuring new GL accounts, we have to keep in mind that we have to come and assign a category to those GL to ensure document splitting. So what we will do now is that mm, we will we will save this, and this I have copied because of classifying my request. So I'll save it, and then it would ask for a request number. So I will give a request number here, request ID rather, and it should be for LNKG1. Okay, so classify GL account for document splitting, and it is for LNKG1, and I save it. Okay, now I come out of this. And the next one would be classify document types for document splitting. So these are the document types A, B. These are the various document types, and what are the document types I will explain you in subsequent videos. and it is mapped to the corresponding transactions and variants. So this is the standard SAP settings that is offered by SAP, standard setting that is offered by SAP, and we are going to live with it. We are not going to make any changes. All right. So moving out of this, now the next step would be define zero balance clearing account. So we go to define zero balance clearing account, and then we select this 0000, and I click on accounts. And now I have to select it, populate my chart of accounts, which is SMBA. Now I have to click on new entries, and then I have to go back and see what is my zero balance clearing account. So it is 100,002, which I paste it here and hit enter. That populates a zero balance clearing account. I again go back to the posting key, and then I will do the same thing for 001 as well, and go to accounts and click on new entries and select my zero balance clearing account and come back to posting key. So these are the two main important accounts where we have to configure 000 and 00. Primarily 000 where we will be more frequently using, and where we have configured our zero balance clearing account. Okay, so I'll go here. So this is zero balance, define zero balance clearing account. I'll go and I'll save this, and then I will create a request, and I'll say LNKG1. Okay, that's how I create my own request. Then define document splitting characteristics for general ledger. Next one would be I save this, I come out. Now define document splitting characteristics for general ledger. I click here. See, these are the business area, profit center, and a segment. So my line item for all my FI document line items would be split in the terms of business area, profit center, and segment. When you click on zero balance, it means that the debit and the credit must be zero, and the mandatory field would say that like you have to update these feeds while while you are posting transactional documents. As of now, I will keep these blank for our practice purpose. And that's what I would suggest when everyone to do when they are doing their practice, and subsequently when they are actually live, then to do as per the business requirement. But as of now, I'll leave it blank, and I won't make any changes here, and I move out of this. Then define document splitting characteristics for controlling. So this is mainly for our CO module. So previously, the previous one was for my FI module for posting the customer invoice or the vendor invoice, and this is for my CO module. Here, the line items will be segregated in the terms of order, cost center, cost object. There are several other things. If you want, you can. If your cost object is not there, for example, you can create the new entries, and you create a, and you can assign a new account assignment object. And if you don't want something, you can always delete it. You can select it and you can always delete it. As of now, we will keep all the three. So we are not making any changes in the screen. We will move out. So I think we are done with most of it, and then we are done with the define and document splitting characteristics for controlling. And then we are going to now activate document splitting. So if we go here now, for that to activate our document splitting, we have to click on activate document splitting. Okay, here what you see is a document user 7, so it is locked, right? So in practice environment, what we should do is that you hit no and you open a new session. Ideally, you should always keep a new session open. For example, for the reason is if this session for some reason it gets frozen or it gets hung, then you can always go in another start using another session. So it is always a good practice to keep a spare session open. Okay. Now here you saw that it is locked. So in practice environment, at least you can go to SM12 and then this is your username. My username is Anirban01. I delete it and I click on search and I select all these items and I delete them. Okay. Now I go back. I believe now it will allow me to get inside. Activate document splitting. Okay. This is what we like what we do here is that this is the screen where we activate the document splitting. It is already activated if you see. Okay. And document splitting method is 112. There are several other methods as well which you can use, but here we will keep on using 12. Okay. Inheritance will show and in the while you are splitting the document, your document inheritance, if you click that it will take the document inheritance. Standard account assignment, so which means that suppose your account assignment is blank, what is the constant that it is going to use? So here it is already defined z1 triple zero. So suppose the assignment for non-assigned fields, for non-assigned items, it will take the constant z1 triple zero. Suppose this is not defined, then you can always go ahead and define your constant for non-assigned fields. How you should do? You can go out from here and then you click here edit constant for non-assigned processes. If you click here, if you see that this is already assigned. So Z110 is already assigned. And you click here and then you click on assign values. So if you see the business area and segment, so segment we haven't defined. We will keep the segment as seg underscore a. But we have our BFA, our business area. So let me see what is the business area for sorry. We have defined segment. So we'll take this segment NAL1. So if there's no segment is mentioned, then we'll take this NAL1. Mm, I thought I have defined it anyways. Let's skip for now segment A, but if you have some define something, you can always pick it up. But yeah, it's not there. For business area, let's see if it shows up here. Our business area was BAKF. Sorry, RAKF. Okay, so suppose our business area is not defined, then it will automatically take RAKF. So if we have two business areas, RAKF, Rafiki and Zazu, okay. So if nothing is mentioned, then it will by default it will take RAKF. And let me see why I can't find. So as of now, I'll save it. Same for profit center. So if I go to profit center, so this is the controlling area and this is the profit center. We haven't defined the controlling area and the profit center, which we are going to define in subsequent videos. But it means here that if nothing is mentioned, then they will define then they will default to these controlling area and the profit center. So what I will do is I will quickly go here and then I'll say uh, sorry defines. I'll take this edit constant for non-assigned processes and I'll save this. I'll create my own request. All right. So this is how you do a document splitting. And this is very important, as mentioned, this is very important in current days, with especially more and more organizations are using like accounting policies like IFRS. They are becoming IFRS complement compliant. So it is important that for segmental reporting we have to we have to do document splitting. Right, I believe that you like I hope that you like the video, and if you like the video, please click on the like icon and share it with all your friends, so that they can take the benefit of the videos. And if you are yet to subscribe the channel, please subscribe the channel. Thank you guys. Bye.